Okay. It looks like we are live. Let's see if we've got things going on here. All right. Evil Cerise and Ihajo, what's up? How are you doing? Nice to have you join me here on Friday. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So this stream today, I decided to do it here because actually I'm working on a little jingle with a colleague of mine, and he's putting together a whole project that involves XD and a mobile app and all these other elements, and needed some audio to accompany this kind of faux product. I say faux product, although it looks like the product itself may actually become something. And it's about a coffee company. So he wanted me to put together a jingle, and the whole sort of origin of the story behind this coffee company is that it began in the 60s. So I actually thought of a song of mine that I'd written years ago as some underscore for some various regional commercials that was done 60s style. Played it for him, he really liked it, and I said, okay, well, we can add some lyrics to it and kind of personalize it and make it funny and make it about this coffee. So we did just that, or I did just that, rather. And this is now me just kind of going back through and mixing all the voices in with this pre-recorded track of mine. I no longer have the multi-tracks, as this was recorded, I don't even want to say how long ago. It could be like 17 years ago. Is that even possible? But the cool thing is the visuals and everything that he has around this all involve like a 45, a single, and a record. So when I mixed this, I actually had already factored in a needle drop and some other elements to make it sound very authentic. So that's what we're going to be doing. You'll get to hear all of my very quick, laid down one-take vocals from yesterday and harmonies, all of which need to be cleaned up because I didn't even turn off hard drives or anything. There's fans going, so we got to do a bunch of work on that before we really do anything else. But I'll let you get to hear it sort of in its raw state, and then we'll see how far we can get in about an hour or so. Maybe we can even get it done. What's up, Leonardo? What's up, Ali Ahmad? Hey, Desiree, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, like the Eclipse coffee. So this is called Mad Coffee, and I'll see if I can't also pull up the album cover. Let's see what we got here. If I can find it in my stuff before I switch over my screen. Once again, thanks so much for joining. And yeah, here we go. So good. Actually, I don't know if I can show the cover because I think he's going to premiere it on tour. So you know what? I'll have to. We may have to think about that. I'm not sure if I can show it, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over and start messing around with this stuff here. What is up, Tarya? Very nice to see you. Two friends tuning in from Scandinavia. Very nice to see you. So here, I'll start by just playing. So this is, again, if you've ever watched me live stream before, I think I've probably played this back in the Twitch days. This is a track of mine called Zippity Zap. Actually, I have a Behance project. This is my first ever, I think it was my first ever Behance project, or one of them. I can't actually remember. This is the song in question. And again, this was recorded so long ago, but I wrote it and recorded it and mixed it to be very 60s style. So you'll hear even the panning is 60s. There's hand claps. There's a lot of organ. This is just the instrumental. So check it out. All right. So here, let's go ahead and play this back. Let's see what you think of this. So this is the original music track that I overdubbed yesterday called Zippity Zap. Here it is. And you'll hear the record crackles and the needle drop and everything else. Oh, let me wind that back so you can really get it. Here we go. Cool, right? So again, and this is kind of one of those situations where I simply don't have the multitrack of this anymore, as it's just too old. This was probably recorded in, if I had to venture a guess, Cool Edit Pro, probably version 1.2a or maybe 2.0. It could also have been recorded on, now that I think about it, this could have been recorded on DA88, which is digital 8-track, and at the time I had 24 tracks of DA88, so I don't remember, but this is all I have now, is this one reference mix. So here are, you can see if you take a look, got a bunch of vocals here. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-ish harmonies, and then there is one little sort of lead line that I did a couple different takes of, trying different things. Very much off the cuff, on the fly. That's how I like to roll with this stuff. So let's just see what's happening here first. Again, it's called Mad Coffee as the product, and I'm just going to put all these things in the center for now. This is totally dry, unprocessed, no reverb, no anything. So the balances are all off. No idea what this is going to sound like, but let's see. Okay, let's take a quick listen.
Mad coffee, apple toast. Mad coffee, apple toast. Mad coffee and apple toast. Mad coffee and apple toast. If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee Mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and apple toast.
So this song is called Mad Coffee and Avo Toast, which, as my friend explained, and if you're Australian, you know that you shorten everything, because he said, "Have you ever heard of Avo Toast?" I said, "I don't know Avo Toast." And keep in mind, I'm in Arizona, and he says, "Oh, it's avocado toast." Oh, avocado toast. Yeah, right. Of course. So Avo Toast. So that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's get to it, because as you can see, these things need a little bit of work. So groovy, right? You can sense the body movements, right? Cool. And Paul Miotti, sup? How you doing? Thanks for joining. Tawhida, hello from Bangladesh. All right, very cool. All right, so that's what the raw bits that we're working with here. So we're going to start, and I'm not really going to talk through all of this. You know, I'll keep the chat up. If you've got some questions for me, you just let me know. I'll be peeking back over here. But the first thing I got to do is kind of denoise and clean this stuff up. And you can see that if you just look at these vocals, this is what a 12 terabyte hard drive looks like. Just permeating throughout the whole thing. So this is a perfect example of where you can use broadband subtractive noise reduction to get rid of that. Because most of it is confined below 260 hertz, there won't be any weird artifacting or anything. Very easy to remove. And it's just all about getting a good, clean, repetitive sample. So we'll try something like this. All right. And if you can get a repeatable loop without any little clicks, your noise reduction will be even a little bit better. It's not an absolute. It's not an essential. There's a very little click in there. It's not a click in the noise of my selection here. It's just I'm not on like a zero crossing, basically. Which you can, by the way, enable. Let's see if... Doesn't seem to really be snapping to those. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to right-click here, capture a noise print. Again, zoom back out on this. Let's go into... noise reduction. We're going to select the entire thing. Again, I want to do subtractive, so spectral decay is set to 0 here. I don't want to gently attenuate that background hum. I just want to cut it out entirely. The default reduction is 40 dB. You can see I moved this at some point in time, so it's like a 38.6. That's fine. And then the noise reduction amount, 83%. I could probably even go 100, but 83 is kind of a nice... I've just found that specific percentage value when you're subtracting is enough to where it's gone that you don't hear it, not too much where it could potentially do some weird artifacting. So let's go ahead and apply it. And then what you see is just all of that. It's just all gone. And notice it didn't affect any of my, low end at all, right? So there's all the low end of my singing down here. It's untouched, but all that whir from the beginning. So here it is before. All right. And there it is after. And this is another great, for those of you who are, curious about the nerdery behind it all. Let's put the frequency analysis over here. Again, so if you look at the frequency analysis, you can see that there's, a lot of your heart. And also, by the way, my mic is on the table. This was even sung sitting right here. I didn't even stand. Right. Sounds like I didn't put a lot of effort into it. On the contrary, a lot of effort. I just didn't feel like moving or changing anything in my environment because I just don't always have the time. I do these things when I get a moment. So, but what you can see is that there's this huge bump of resonance with a sort of fundamental at 100, and then it really cascades up to around 200 something, and then to 60 before it really begins to trail off. So that's just a lot of low end and low mid-range mud and rumble. Watch what happens. Same cursor position, not doing anything. Once we take that out, right? It's eliminated. It's just gone entirely. There's still evidence of low end when you get to my singing, as you'll note, right? It's all there. But when I'm not, it's just completely attenuated. So really super cool. Hey, Sean Wilberg. Wow, thanks very much. All right. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 All right. Not my most brilliant vocal, but I share with you the raw bits, right? Okay, so that one's good. That's our lead number 1, right? Okay. I'm going to save that too. I'm going to save over the original. Why? Because I'm cool with making a destructive change here. That's noise that I don't need. We can just get rid of that. Something else that I'll do. Again, I could use a noise gate here if I wanted. Yeah, maybe a gate might be nice to keep it super clean. Only because there's so many vocals. What I was going to say is I could just do a little top and tail fade in and out here like this. so that it's just totally silent, and then mad coffee and avo toast, mad coffee. Now you're still hearing kind of just a little bit of the room tone in between my singing sections there, and then at the end, of course, avo toast. Right, and I would just, in general, tend to fade that out. But we can do this really easily with the dynamics effect and the auto gate. So I'm going to do a pretty somewhat quick release on here. I don't need to hold this terribly long. That threshold might be a little aggressive, but let's see what this sounds like. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. I mean, it's perfect now, right? It's so clean. And just in case you're like missing it, here it is without the gate. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee. And you're just kind of hearing the room tone persistently with the gate kicked in. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee. It's beautiful. I love this auto gate in this dynamics effect. I have many other gates and other third-party ones. This just got added to Audition end of last year. I don't love the compressor expander limiter part of this. I love the gate part, and it works brilliantly. Perfectly fast attack, just sounds wonderful. Destructive application. That's right. Go for it. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to cut that into its own file. Yeah. So I'm going to make that, I am going to copy that to a new file. And I'm going to save this. Oh, is this not even on my desktop? Mad coffee. Yeah. He said he wanted a yeah in there, so I told him I would do it. All right. What is this? Oh. Sorry, that was very loud. That was a kick drum. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's go back to this. Mad coffee and avo toast. Cool. All right. Save it, and let's move on to the next one. I'm going to have to do basically the same thing. Now, in theory, I could use the same noise reduction profile. But, you know, this was done over, say, 15 minutes or so, so maybe the air conditioning kicked in or something else changed. I'm reading. Evil Cerise and Tarya. You'll take that Yavox.wave anytime? All right, Evil Cerise, if you want, I'll post it in Dropbox. You can have it. I'll do that here. I'm going to do it right now. Tarya. Am I silently singing along? You know, I do that. I don't even realize I'm like mouthing it as it's playing back. Yeah. Darn. Sorry. When I used to do jingles professionally, I was pretty good at, you know, making little earworm melodies. Dan, thinking of creating some sort of video production, editing, effects services with a friend that's a sound engineer. Nice. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, here. Hold on. I'm gonna stick that. Yeah. I mean what I say. There. Reveal and Finder. Okay, I'm going to stick this in Dropbox. Hold on, wait. Here, I'm going to switch my screen over for a second. And I'll stick this, I'll give you a link for this. Yeah. This is just raw. I didn't even normalize it or anything, so. Okay. Let's copy a Dropbox link. The link is copied. Okay. Here, hold on. I just need to go to my browser, so I can stick this in the chat over here. Well, I guess I could send a. Not so easy to do all these things on multiple machines. Okay. Here we go. What's up, Chinchilla Dave? Okay. Okay. All right. Here, I'm going to minimize this again. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm doing multiple things as I'm. Okay, so that's in the chat, right? You're very welcome, Evil Cerise. It's it's the least I could do. Okay. All right, let's go back to our screen here. Got a million vocals to do this on. And Dan, what were you just saying there? You don't know how you should show the services you're going to provide. Like a menu of what I'm going to offer. Yeah, it's entirely, I mean, I would say, all the things you can do. I mean, some things are kind of obvious. I don't know how granular you want to get. I mean, obviously, a lot of people used to tout things like, vinyl restoration and stuff like that. I don't know, those services are kind of, there's just so many plugins and things that do it automatically. I don't know. But I would certainly, if you're doing, ADR dialogue cleanup and on-location sound restoration and digitally clipped audio restoration and those kinds of broader topics, I think, especially in terms of just as they relate to video production, are good buzzwords. Less so on the remove hiss from analog recordings stuff. Although that has appeal too, but it just kind of depends. What's up, Vincent Beck? Andres, to what level do I normalize podcasts? So, normalize and or master for final delivery. So I just did this actually yesterday on the stream, and you can catch it on Premiere Pro's Facebook page. So using the match loudness panel here in Audition, when my podcast is finished, done, compressed properly, so I don't really need to normalize. Typically, I'll normalize it to around -6 or so, but the final step is to just output it with a loudness of -16 LUFS. That's kind of the podcasting standard for loudness, and you can do it in the match loudness panel here. And typically, what I'll do for that is I'll start with this ITU loudness preset, and then just modify the target loudness to -16 LUFS, run the process, and that's how I would deliver the podcast. Normalization, again, somewhat arbitrary if you haven't already kind of compressed things so that your dynamics are even. If your dynamics aren't evened out, normalizing to -6 or -3 may or may not really help you, because you might have one peak that's throwing everything off. Even if you do, though, I would recommend is kind of your final process after you've mastered and other things, of course, and equalized, just to bring it into kind of the modern loudness standard, if there is one. It's a loose standard, but most of iTunes and SoundCloud and everywhere, this is what they're looking for, -16 LUFS. Vincent, that's very, very cool. All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's get back to biz here. So anyway, what was I doing? I was taking noise profiles. Oh, I see, Andres. You've been doing, I'm assuming you mean -0.01. So yeah, I mean that's pretty hot. I don't ever normalize anything. Maybe a half a dB below 0, and that would really only be almost never. Usually -1. Remember that your ear doesn't hear any change in amplitude if it's a dB and a half or less. You can't even perceive a change. So you're not really buying yourself much, except you're just kind of getting a little too close to that headroom ceiling. So you're just talking about your pre-mixed, pre-mastered tracks. I mean, -1, -3, if they're recorded properly, you should still be leveraging enough dynamic range. I wouldn't go to -0.1 only because you're just kind of right at the edge there. And it doesn't buy you anything. Again, minus 0.01 or -0.05 or -0.5 or -1 or -1.3 or -1.4, you really don't hear any difference, audible difference there. And it's not like you're, leveraging so many additional bits, assuming you're recording in 24-bit as well. All right, so let's take another sample here. This one's really nice and clean. You can actually see there was some kind of little something going on there. So similar sample here. So this is a perfect one. No clicky-clacky at all. So we're going to take this one. And the character is a little bit different. Now, again, look at the graph. It's still basically the same, but you can see there's actually a little bit more. The peak is actually more towards the 200 range, which probably means my AC was kicking in outside of the fans and the hard drive resonating on the table. So it was adding a little bit more of that low-end mud, which, you don't want. That's sort of the death of things, those muddy frequencies. All right, so we're going to go in here, select everything. Again, I don't have to listen to it. I'm just going to apply it. I'll listen to it once I've applied it, just so I can verify I didn't mess anything up. But it already looks good. All right. Let's take a listen to this vote. This could be really, mildly out of tune, so just keep in mind. But remember that singing harmonies and such, those little bit of out of tune bits, when you sing with yourself, especially, you're tuning in time. That's what actually makes live harmonies sound so great. I'm not saying this is great, but better. All right, so let's just take a quick listen here.
Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah, I started flat, but that's okay.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
I don't know what key that was there. I might have to silence that bit.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee.
Right there, that
toast.
Super hot on the t. All right. So maybe we'll attenuate just that little.
Toast.
Okay, and you can also go in here and it's so easy to identify. So I'm just going to bring that down.
Toast. Toast. Toast.
Much better. All right, and probably going to run the gate on this as well.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
This one reminds me of my days at Berkeley where they'd say, pick a key, any key. All right. Cool. 2 down. Some of these I did yesterday, I thought. Maybe okay, I've already done this one.
Mad coffee and avo toast.
All right. So here, this one we just want a little bit of the dynamics. Now, you might ask, why not just run this in real time in the multitrack as well, so I don't have to process the original. I can certainly do that too. Again, for this, I don't mind just very quickly, destructively altering these, because I know when I bring them all together, it's going to be nice and clean and it's just going to work. Yeah. Hello, Hassan Jamal. Chinchilla Dave, that look of distaste, right? Disgust. It's okay. So you can do it in real time. You can process it here. This gate sound is sounding so nice. You notice I elongated the release a little bit on that last one. Let's check this one out here.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo.
What?
Coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo. Yeah.
Okay, that's it right there. Yeah. It's way too loud.
Yeah. Mad.
It's not even the right key either. Partially in the right key, not in the right range.
Toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad.
Wrong. Now, we could...
Toast. Yeah. Mad.
Now the... I'm like, mad. I'm sliding into it, but the mad... I could take this...
Mad.
And replace this.
Mad.
So maybe I'll do that.
Mad.
That one's better.
Mad.
Let's stick that right there.
Mad.
I'm a half step off. Can you hear it? All right, so let's mix paste. And we're going to overlap. All right, and we're going to have the existing audio at 0, the copied audio at 100%. Got a little crossfade in here. And hopefully, position-wise, it's pretty much the same. Doing this pretty rogue, so let's see.
An avo toast, yeah. Mad coffee, an avo toast, yeah. Mad coffee.
Yeah, perfect.
Avo toast, yeah. Mad coffee.
Simple. All right, so just replace that one bad one with the good one. Stick the gate on there. Save it. Call it a day. Right? That's it. Process destructively. So here, if we just take a listen to these three now. All right, let's adjust our levels here. Start with lead.
Coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Okay.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah, I mean, even the timing isn't perfect, but again, we'll finesse that once we EQ. They're all too warm as well. The vocals are just too warm.
Mad coffee and avo toast.
All right, a little bit of a head voice there for you. Just got to have a high harmony in there. Okay, so this one's got a lot of that nice rumble, and this one sounds identical to the last one. It's got that same low end. So I'm not going to take a new profile. I'm just going to apply the same profile. You can see it was a little bit different. It left some gunk in there. So having said that, let's just, for the sake of why not, take a nicer, cleaner sample here. Again, frequency specific. Oh, and just nailed it right there. Perfect. Capturing the noise print, noise reduction, select everything, apply. Boom. Done.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
That's all right. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Yeah! That's super loud. Okay. So that needs to be brought down. So, again, just come in here. Toast, yeah! Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Sure, why not? All right. Same thing. I feel like I need 2 claps in that break. Yeah. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Apply. Save. All right. So now let's see what these 4 sound like together.
Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast.
Yeah, I mean, these harmonies are far from my best, but that's okay. All right, 2 more here. Clean it, and then we'll do our little bit of denoise. And you know what? Here on this one, I will run this. I'll do a real time dynamics, just cause. All right, that should work just the same.
Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast.
Really not my typical range of singing at all. Nor what key are we in? What key is this? Oh, okay. So that one's good-ish. And the last one, which I think is a super low one, because you always need a bass vocal if you're going to do 60s in particular. Perfect sample there. All right. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad Okay, let's get rid of that little. Just get rid of it. Avo toast. Mad coffee. So that's the brilliance of spectral, right? So I like hit the mic. And you can see if you look over here, right? You can see this little. I don't have to highlight everything. I just grab the bit that I can see, delete, mad coffee, and it's out of there. And Avo toast, mad coffee and Avo toast. More of those. And again, the gate will take care of it, but I don't like those little bumps. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast, yeah. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there. All right, save that. What's up? Enter the void. Karthik, how are you? All right. I'll do the same on this. We'll do a little bit of noise gate on here. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Mad coffee and Avo toast. Oh, barf. Jeez. All right. I have to do more work on those than I thought. All right, and let's solo these lead lines. All right, and again, very 60s style. To have, doubled or tripled the same lead vocal. So I did that here.
If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you'll love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Okay. So this one looks like I denoised, but we just need a little bit of noise gate. I'm going to clean that up in any case, just because.
If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you'll love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Okay. All right, that's all right. I get to this one. Looks like I denoised that too.
If you're out surfing and you wanna...
Oh, there's some like weird breathing and stuff on there. Okay, so that's where, again, I'll just do a nice sinusoidal fade on there. All right. There's like a weird click. Let's get rid of that whole breath.
If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's app.
Oh, sharp. Come on.
App.
All right, let's do something because that's going to bother me.
App.
Which one do I want to use? I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm going to repitch this ever so slightly. All right. So we don't want to stretch this. I want this to be 100%. I think it's about a semitone. It's a little bit more.
Mobile app.
Oh, that could have just been it.
The Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the
Nice. All right.
Mad Coffee mobile.
Move it back a little more.
If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest...
Done. Nailed it. All right. That's cheating. That's digital. All right. Fix it. Done. Save. Getting all kinds of little tips and tricks here today. Fixing individual little notes. That's how you do that.
Little secret and you'll love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee.
Ugh.
Most. Mad Coffee. Mad.
That's not even, that's atonal.
Mad.
Not even in the same universe. That note. Noise. Evil Cerise. Fair DNR. Sound wizard. Yes, indeed. You know, the wand. No, I'm not going to go into my Harry Potter references. Okay.
Grid and you'll love it the most. Mad Coffee and...
Okay. So what I can do, I can take the mad from maybe this one. It's really loud. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the scrub too. I'm sorry. I really... I never use... I had play audio while scrubbing on for a reason the other day. I don't remember why.
And you love it the most. Mad Coffee.
Mad, right there. Perfect.
Mad.
So, I'm just going to select that.
Mad.
Okay. And which one are we working on? This one here. Private source. Mad. Mad, 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 mad. We're gonna mix paste, do the same thing. I could actually just do overwrite here, but overlap just allows me to control it. I'm a little more confident with that. It also ensures there's no shift in time, right? So click OK. Boom. And grid and you'll love it the most. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Perfect. All right. Done. And let's go over to this one now. Just waiting patiently for Adobe to acquire Melodyne. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? For those of you unfamiliar with Melodyne, Melodyne not only does all kinds of extractions where you can pull out individual instruments and things, but it's also great for repitching, and not in the, auto-tune kind of way, but just more advanced pitch shifting and replacement and things. It's very, very smooth. If you're out surfing... Okay, already denoised this too, okay. And you want a snack, grab the Mac. Okay, you can hear there's a lot of, a little too much breath in there. We've got a little popping P, so for that we'll go into our FFT filter, go to kill the mic rumble. Snack, grab the mat. So now the rumble's gone, and maybe I'll just tone down the consonant. On a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Okay, I think this vocal is actually the nicest of the three, so I'll probably use this as kind of the lead, and the others will sit just below, assuming timing and stuff is good on this one as well. All right, so let's hear these three in tandem again. And again, I'm just going to pull the other levels down so that they're supporting that lead. If you're out surfing and you wanna what? What just happened? Did I move something? What happened? Did I cut something out? Snack. I just altered the one that I said I didn't want to alter. Hold on, what did I do? What did I do? Hold on, I'm lost. Doesn't look like I shifted anything there. Did I shift this one? How are these off now? If you're Mad Coffee and you want toast, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Okay, so somehow I moved the middle one. If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. Okay. Don't know how I did that. No worries. If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I did to that, but that's okay. Must have moved it somehow. Yeah, that's the one. That's the clean one. Okay. Fine then. By the way, you can also just lock these in time so I don't do that again, but I don't honestly know how I did that in the first place. All right, so now, let's see, how long have we been streaming? A while. I need to start working on the EQ, so these will be the last in the chain. We're first going to just focus on all the backgrounds. So because they're all kind of the same anyway, recorded the same, I I could individually EQ them or group EQ them. Individually EQ them takes more time. So I'm thinking I'll do a group EQ, but the only problem there is that if I don't treat them before I group them all together, and they're all kind of very full frequency right now, there's a lot of, my bass tone, which would not be common in a 60s background vocal. In terms of actual low frequency resonance, there can be bass tone, but you wouldn't hear the resonance at 60 or 80 or 100 hertz. It would be higher. That's all going to be additive, so I may have to just kind of treat these just with a subtle amount of EQ, and then I'll do a group EQ afterwards. So let's do that. So start with the first one here, and I'll put the music on for reference also.
Toast, mad coffee, avo toast, mad coffee.
See, now if I wanted to go I wouldn't use this, but just to give you an idea. So again, if we're kind of going for that 60s background sound, this is too extreme because you can see the cutoffs here, and it's boosting at 600 hertz, which is, but this old time radio-ish sound.
Mad coffee, avo toast.
I thought maybe that preset might kind of give you not really what I'd recommend. Also, something like Vocal Enhancer, again, you can see it's giving too much of a boost in that low end.
Coffee, avo toast.
It's nice and clean and sounds very modern, but that's not what we want for this. What's up, Chris? What's up, Dan? Almost 50 minutes. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to break around 1 because I'm going to need to eat something. But okay, so let's just go ahead and do a full reset here. And basically, all I really want to do, I'll probably do a little low shelf roll-off and a little mid-range boost, probably around 2 and or 4K, and that should kind of do it. I just want to get rid of the low end, and we'll see if the shelving roll-off works, and then I may have to pull out a little in the sort of 100 range, but let's take a quick listen here.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Okay. We've got some mid-range ick in there, so we need to get that out.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee
So no
and
EQ.
avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a starting point, all right? So I'm going to save that. Might want to do individuals and tweak it a bit, but what this is going to allow me to do is just kind of apply this same thing across all of these backgrounds, just to kind of bring them into the same range, Again, they still may need a little individual tweaking, but it's just a lot faster this way. Okay, that one's got it. That one's got it. And now when I group them, of course, again, I've eliminated the buildup of any kind of low end, so I won't have to do sort of unnecessary additional low frequency equalization because I've already pulled it out. Okay. So let's see.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Can you hear the difference already? Like, it even sounds more blended now in general, just because, again, we've just taken out a lot of that low-end mud gunk. Lil Kill. Hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate that.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to create a bus. We're going to send all of these to a stereo bus. So, okay, this is lead harm, if that makes any sense. So we're going to create a stereo bus. This will be BGVs. All right. I'll stick this at the end of everything. I'll add all of the backgrounds to the BGV bus. Now you'll also notice everything's currently in mono. I'm not spreading them out in stereo. He didn't really have stereo background vocals in the mid-60s. Usually everything would have been directly in the center or panned to one side. I might start all the backgrounds in the center and then pan them to the side when the lead comes in, because that'll be in the center. That would be very 60s mixing style too. The other thing that I need to consider is if I want to do this pre-fader or post-fader. And I think I want it post-fader because I don't need the reverb handled separately. I want everything to be fed as it is directly. I don't need to control the dry against the wet. So I'm going to change these from pre to post. All right. So first thing is going to be, of course, I have to get the balances right. Balances are not quite there yet. So let's set all of these to -3. So this is the send level. Pontus, greetings from Sweden. Nice to see you. Okay. Really, these just are not my greatest vocals. You're going to get so sick of hearing this. But this is what mixing is. God, it's so repetitive. How was I a mix engineer for so many years? I'm going insane. I don't know. Okay. So I'm just going to try and kind of balance these right now. So again, because it's post-fader, the balances of the fader will be respected, and then you see I'm sending everything at the same nominal level because it's the fader balance that's controlling what is ultimately output on that bus fader, on that group fader.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Okay, not bad. Sorry, I just realized I had this set to pre-fader. What am I doing? It's a Mad Coffee. See, the arrow is after the fader. Post-fader. What am I doing?
Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Yeah.
Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Okay. So now that those are, by the way, I'm going to save this session here. Now that those are all grouped,
Mad Coffee
okay,
and Avo Toast.
I'm going to do a little treatment here with some plugins. So what should we do? I want to do some real ADT, but not yet. Let's put it through this old Abbey Road 1960s Beatle console. And I like a lot of the presets here. Do they have backing? They do have backing vocals. So let's hear what this sounds like. So this is just gonna, I'll kick it in just to kind of hear, but this should give it that kind of brighter, mid-rangey boost that I want.
Yeah, Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. 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 Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Wow, the high tone is all the way
Mad
up.
Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Yeah. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. 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 Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Yeah.
Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Yeah. Mad Coffee.
Okay, too much feedback. Boom. Worried about spread.
Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad 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 Coffee and Avo Toast.
Yeah.
Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Yeah. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast. Mad Coffee and Avo Toast.
Okay. So let me just see very roughly. It's a bit of a delay. And by a bit I mean a lot of delay. But let's see what we got. Chris, what is a good site for VST plugins? Well, it's kind of all about what you like. If you look in my collections, I love Waves. Waves has hundreds and hundreds to choose from. One of my other favorites over the last 2 years is Softtube, Swedish-based company, and they make some really fantastic, sort of classic analog modeled styled analog replications. So Softtube and Waves. You can kind of see some of Waves Factory is another one that I use. Wave Machine Labs, there's Softtube. So yeah, like Softtube, these are a couple of my favorites. So I like this Valley People Dynamite Compressor is one of my all-time favorites. Oh, which reminds me, I got to add compression before I add that delay. I won't use this on the vocals, but this is, I'll just show it to you here. So this is an exact replica of this hardware compressor that is so punchy and fat and snappy, and it just kind of takes your head off when you add it to drums and bass, and it's just wonderful. And it looks just like this. And I mean, their UI and everything is so good. Similarly, just like you saw with that Abbey Road one there. I mean, Waves has so many. This is another one which I've got sitting in my rack over here, which is the DBX 160 compressor limiter. This is honestly as good as the real thing. You even have the ability to add noise and mains type noise. It's just fantastic, and it really emulates that sound so beautifully. Also, let's see what else. Yeah, so like the LA2A, 1176. These are all sort of classics. You've got the blue and blackface ones that again had different characteristic sounds. These are really great from Waves. And the thing is, Waves is always, not unlike a lot of, I just mentioned Waves more because they have so many. They're always doing sales, so, you should check on that too. Okay, let's do a little bit of, before we put that delay in there, let's just do a little bit of compression. And for this, I will use, let's see, I do like the Drummer, but maybe we'll do a little, Fairchild 670. This is nice. Okay, and I think, do they have some vocals in here? I like to, for something like this, I don't mind kicking in a little preset to kind of get started. Let's try this one. I have a couple vocal ones here. Let's just see what it sounds like, This is also a favorite. If you want like Ringo kick drum sound, Ringo just drum sounds really thick. This is how you get that Ringo drum sound with the Fairchild 670. Hey, from Congo, learn again. How are you doing? Little Kill, your master at Premiere from watching workflow. Oh, that means a lot. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, that's, I'm really glad, really, that's really nice to hear. That's why I do these things, just to kind of share info. So if you're learning stuff, that's so great. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what this sounds like.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
I like it.
Mad coffee and avo toast.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. See, you can like do the mains noise, and it just adds a little bit of that electronic, natural hum that these compressors and things did. If you turn it off, it's just really clean. I like leaving it on. And if you want to go for true authenticity, we're doing this in Australia, although my friend is in Singapore now, but it wouldn't be 60 hertz, it would be 50 hertz, right? So, however much authenticity you want to go for, that's up to you, right? I might just turn it off for now. I don't want to add any additional stuff on this. There's enough going on in that track already, the master music track.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
You can just hear it. It just glues things together, like just so, without. I mean, it's not even an extreme amount, and it doesn't sound extreme. It just sounds more glued, right? More sort of solidified.
Avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah.
Mad coffee and avo toast.
So I'm having it do eighth note delays. Really common in 60s recordings, right? Or you can do slap back if you went like, 37, 57 milliseconds. But with the feedback, it's very, very of the time. And the analog flavor of this is my favorite. So let's just hear these backgrounds together with the track itself and see what we got. And then I think we're going to call it, and we'll revisit this another time.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Okay. EQ needs more. It needs a little more mid. So I'm going to have to add a couple more mids in here because the red is giving me the brightness. But this is, so this one in particular, this is what all the early Beatles stuff was mixed on. And what it doesn't show here on this one is the, you have like classical and pop EQ. But effectively, you notice it's like high tone, low tone, which is what that was. There's no sort of mid range. You can add a bit more by adjusting drive and analog. And theoretically, I could do this monitoring as mono. But so it's bright and it's got this nice kind of crispness, but it needs a little more mid range. So I probably will do that and treat that a little bit more on the individual ones, and the balances need to be fixed a little too. There's no compression on anything, right? So, and it was just all sung live. What's cool is you can see level-wise. I mean, it's really consistent. There's a couple little bits, right, where I get louder, for whatever reason. Yeah, like those parts. Although we fixed some of that when I was denoising. It just needs a little bit more balancing.
Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo.
Also, I could, on the group, do a little bit of a mid-range boost here as well.
Toast. Mad coffee and avo 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 toast. Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
Yeah, see that 137. It's that sort of low fundamental warmth that you wouldn't hear that in 60s background vocals at all. So it just needs to come out. And that might really kind of do it.
Mad coffee and avo toast. 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 Yeah. Mad coffee and avo toast. Mad coffee and avo toast.
All right. And just real quickly, let's hear. The leads aren't processed or anything yet, right? But
if you mad coffee and avo toast.
Okay, so here, so I'm going to need to, and I'll just do this real quickly here, do a little bit of automation. So when the lead comes in, I'm naturally going to drop the background vocals a bit. Right about there. So let's drop it like.
If you mad coffee and avo toast.
Okay, and these aren't compressed or anything, so these are going to need some additional volume just for right now.
If you mad coffee and avo toast. Grab the mad coffee over Avo toast. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad coffee and Avo toast.
All right, here, and I'm going to do this. On here, let's do real ADT. Yes. We'll do classic vocal ADT. Used on many, many Beatle records. This is, again, another Abbey Road simulation here. And this one's just, it's so good.
If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo toast. If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most.
I like that. All right, so let's see. Evil Cerise, this jingle will haunt your dream. AS Images, right? I mean, you know, I'll tell you, it's the pre-production and the innovation that led to all of now, because how they had to do this then, I mean, that's what's so amazing, really, that they could achieve what they did, you know. I just was this morning, listen, I just happened to be shuffling and 3 tracks came on from Sgt. Pepper. And, you know, which is an album I know inside and out, back to front, every which way. And every time I hear it, it's like, you know, and granted it was overdubbed and then re-overdubbed multi-track to multi-track, but it's a 4-track recording. 4 tracks. Again, they superimposed by bouncing down, and then they bounced machine to maintain stereo. But on the machine at one time, only 4 tracks to work with, and you hear something like that, and it's just, you know, it humbles you.
Mad Coffee and Avo toast. If you're out surfing and you want a snack, grab the Mad Coffee mobile app. It's the biggest little secret and you love it the most. Mad Coffee and Avo toast.
All right. Well, there you have it. Mad Coffee and Avo toast. All right. So that's pretty good. I just needed to get a rough mix over to my my colleague today, so I think this'll suffice for now. That would have been mad. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this kind of live, rough and raw mixing session. You know, normally I wouldn't be doing it in headphones either, but it's just easier when doing it for the stream. I will tweak this further, and I won't be streaming next week, although maybe I'll get inspired and just do it for fun like this on my channel. But otherwise, I'll be back on one of the Adobe Facebook or YouTube channels Monday the 9th. So until then, if I don't catch any of you next week, have a great weekend. Those of you in the U.S., have a great July 4th next week. Thank you all, wherever you are in the world, for watching and tuning in. If you so desire to watch any of the replay here, it'll be available on my YouTube channel right here. And we'll see you again next time. So thanks again for tuning in. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.